Fuck AD. Fuck AD. Oh,
No,
shit.
we for sure argue. No question. We
TRELL.
argue. We
TRELL.
have to argue.
AD calling.
AD ain't calling me.
He's calling me.
You know what I'm saying? What
Well,
he
tell
calling
him
you
to call
for?
TRELL to
I'm
be on
finna see
Bluetooth.
right now.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Oh no, he called me. Hold on. Let me put my boy on shit.
Shit was tripping.
Okay,
no,
you live,
I had you muted. My bad.
Live back on fit. Hey,
Yeah.
no, I was watching. I was trying to tell SMACC the shit that happened in the story. You feel me?
Yes.
He said yes.
Go ahead, cause
No,
he
so
had
look.
it all fucked
Shut
up.
your bitch ass
No,
up.
he had it. Now listen, cuz look, I'm gonna tell niggas what everybody what happened, right? So, nigga, originally, you know, you seen me and Almighty, we was arguing about the battle rap shit. You feel me?
Yes.
And I said, fuck Project Blow. I didn't know what Project Blow was. So he was like, oh, that's the shit. You know, later, Lush was telling me like that's the shit that his daddy was a part of and shit like that. And I was telling Lush, I'm like, cause I know what that shit was. You feel me? Then my OGs called me. They was like, hey, no, we got homies from Project Blow and shit like that. I was like, well, shit, girl, I ain't know what the fuck that shit was. You feel me? I'm like, once a nigga get there, nigga, you feel me? Niggas fuck everything. That's just how I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then, but then the day Almighty Pops had his interview, I go to the office. You feel me?
Right.
And when I popped up, Adam was like, hey, you met Almighty Pops? I was like, no, I ain't met him yet. So, you know, I walk up to Almighty Pops. And I said, what's up, I'm AD. He shook my hand. You feel me?
Right.
So I was like, oh, shit. I was like, shit, he wasn't tripping. He didn't say nothing. So I'm like, I ain't thinking nothing of it. You feel me?
Right.
Because I ain't going to shake a nigga hand if I got a problem with him.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So then later that night, I guess that's when he made the crowd chant and everything like that. And then afterwards, when I went on the newslet yesterday, Lush had called me live. And I went outside and I seen the shit. And Lush was telling me like, yeah, you know, he was letting me know what was going on and shit like that. So I tap in Almighty. I'm like, hey, what's up with Pops?
Right.
He like, man, he like, Almighty like, oh, it wasn't nothing like that. He was just, you know, getting you back or whatever. You feel me?
Right.
And then I said, put Pops on the phone. So I put, you know, he put his Pops on the phone. And I was chopping it up with him. He was like, yeah, man. He was like, that was our 30th anniversary and shit like that. And he was like, you was a topic of conversation. And everybody kept asking me like what I'm gonna say about it. You feel me? And he was like, it wasn't no. He said it wasn't like no. Oh, I ain't say nothing about your hood or like you feel me? Or like I wanted to do something. I say like I kept it cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I said no. I said you got the right to get that shit off there if that's the case. You feel me? So it wasn't nothing like no. Wasn't like no crazy shit or a nigga wanted to do something to a nigga. You feel me?
Right.
Or anything like that. So I told him. I said, you know what's respect. I said I told both of them. I said I'm gonna call you on the stream live. And we just chop this shit up so everybody can see that ain't nothing like that. You feel me?
And that's what I said. That's why I respect you and I salute you because, like I said, my nigga, this shit is all for the internet. Like, we come in peace.
Okay, only thing I'm gonna just tell you before you go, man. Fuck AD! Fuck AD! Fuck AD! Fuck AD! Get your boy ass off my phone, nigga!
Big community in the building.
Yeah,
Love you.